Hey everybody, this is Dano back down with the 61 Willys Jeep that I'm working on. This is part 3. I'm at Graveyard Classics in Hollywood, Florida, and they're one of my clients, and what they do is they're a custom builder and restoration shop, and when they have a rust issue, they give me a call. I come down from my shop in Pompano Beach and take it from there. So with my last post, I was getting ready to go into the floor on the driver's side. It was all shot, and this is the piece that I took out. And you can see from the bottom of it, there's actually 4 layers that have been of patches that have been put on this over the years, and it was obviously, it should have been cut out years ago. But that's usually what I find. But that's the end of that. So I'll just put that right over here. What I did was cut the floor back, and I found that the cab mount in this corner is pretty much gone. As you can see, this is what's left of the support. Okay. In the corner. So I cut it back as far as I was comfortable doing. This truck, although this is a restoration shop, this job is more of a repair. The client just wants to drive it around on the beach and enjoy it. He doesn't want to restore it. He doesn't want to send it to a museum. He doesn't want to put it under a glass bowl or anything like that. So you really got to draw the line somewhere as far as what the client wants. So I did, again, is I wanted to make this, get as much structure back into this as I could get. This is where the mount goes right here. And then this piece comes down and sits on top of it. And of course the floor goes on top of that, okay? What I did was I just made up some paper templates and then formed it up with a bunch of different pieces, and this is what I came up with. It's not beautiful, but it should pop right in here like this, and when it does, I'll clamp it down like this, and then with these holes, I'll plug weld to the original structure. Tighten this corner up, pull this in. It actually kind of pops in there like this. There, that goes like that. And then of course I'll be clamping that in, and then there'll be more plug welds, and then I'll be welding across the top here, and wherever I can get a good bite into it. This is the part of the original. It was part of this flange that I'm going to add on to. And then it curves down, and that's the way the sill or the step goes. After I get that all buttoned up, then I'm going to start making the flange that goes on the bottom of the front of this, and that comes all the way around. When the sheet metal goes underneath it, then that gets welded to it, and it all becomes part of itself. I know it looks ugly, and as you can see, I hit it with the OSPO, which is basically phosphoric acid, and what that does is it seals the rust so it doesn't come back after or before. Actually, before I weld this in, I'm going to shoot this whole area with red oxide primer. Weld it in, and then probably hit it with some black oil-based paint, and that's going to last a good 20 years, and anyway, or I should think so. There's also, excuse me, right here there's another mount that goes there. This was so far gone that the mount that holds the other part of the sheet metal together, it was gone. It was just completely gone. It turned to dust. Fortunately, the other side is still there, so I'm going to copy it and be able to get all this back together. And that's always good to have another side that you can copy. Doesn't always happen like that, but this time it did. You can see from the back, I cut all this, cut it back pretty far, and you can see the mount. You know that this mount is still here, and it's just barely holding. The other side is pretty shot, as is all the other ones. Right now, there's only a couple of pieces of metal holding this whole body on here, and it's already, since I've been cutting it apart, it's already starting to settle a little bit. It moved a ½ inch to one side, so I can't really do anything until I hold the back up, get a level on it, get myself square, and start adding support to it. You know, I can't cut any more out. But the mounts came today, so my next trick, like I said, was to finish up this corner cab mount, and then start building back to here. Then from here, I go to the back of the truck and continue from there. All right, folks, that's about it. I'll be posting again. Be well.